welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing like a rose-y, smoky eye kind of look. I don't know. But there's going to be a lot of sparkles and highlight. Excuse the hair. This is my natural hair. I brushed it out. I haven't had time to straighten it. So you don't like it, you're going to have to deal with it. Alright, so I'm not going to keep talking. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And guys, I also got some new softbox lighting. This is why I finally have decent lighting in my room. So yeah, now without further ado, let's get straight onto the tutorial. First, I'm going to take my MAC paint pot in, this is in the shade Soft Ochre, and I'm going to use this to prime my eyes. So I'm just taking a flat synthetic brush. This is just going to make blending easier, cancel out any discoloration on the eyelids, and also hide the veins. This stuff is full coverage. I highly recommend this. It's only $35 at MAC, right, straight from the MAC store. Yes, I'm just taking it all the way up to the brow bone. I know it looks a bit crazy, but you have to blend this out really quickly because otherwise it will dry on you. And now I'm just going to take just any brush and just set my eyes with some translucent powder. Or any powder, but I'm just using my Laura Mercier translucent powder to set it. And you want to set it so we don't get any creases, anything. Going to do my eyebrows first. So I'm just taking my Kylie Cosmetics brown eyeliner and just the eyeliner brush that comes with it. It's really good actually for getting that right brow. So I'm just going to outline the brows and then fill them in after. Going to take my Hourglass Arc brow pencil. It's like a powder in wax. It looks like this. It is honestly my favorite thing ever. I'm in the shade Dark Brunette. I think this is the second darkest shade. I think the next shade darker is black, like black. But I don't want black eyebrows. So now I'm just going to take this and just fill in the rest of my brows. I'm going to take my Morphe 35F palette. Like, I love this palette so much. I'm going to take my Tarte Times Nicole Concealer brush and I'm just going to dip into this guy right here and just pop that on as my, using that colour and pop that into the crease as our transition shade. It's just a very light terracotta kind of colour. So to darken that up, I'm just going to dip into this guy right here and just go over that transition colour just a bit more. Take my Morphe M332 brush and take a bit of a darker brown shade and just pop that onto the outer V of my eye. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked 3 brush and I'm just going to take the really flat side. And just dip the tip of it into black here. And I'm just gonna carefully pop it into the crease. And I mean like literally like just touch the black. And just slowly, carefully shade it into the crease. And if you really want it to be a little darker, you can go back and add, but you can't take away, so start a little bit, like just add a little bit at a time. I'm just going to take the same Morphe M332 brush and just blend that black out, just soften it a bit. My MAC pigment, this is in the shade Rose. It is so pretty. Like, just look at that. Like, the pigment is unreal. I'm gonna take my flat synthetic brush. This is a Morphe M124 brush, and I'm just gonna spray a bit of charged water onto it, just 2 sprays, just to dampen it a bit. And I'm just gonna pick up a bit of that pigment onto the brush, like that much. Like, you don't need a lot. And oh shit, I nearly dropped my skin frost. I'm just gonna okay, we're done with the pigment. I'm just going to add an inner corner highlight, and I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Peach Goddess. Literally, Jeffree Star slays my life. He is a goddess. So I'm just going to take a bit of that Peach Goddess and just pop it right into the inner corner. Those inner corners highlighted. Okay. We now have our inner corners highlighted. So now I'm going to take my Tarte's Clay Paint Liner in black. And I'm going to take a little liner brush. Where's my liner brush? Here it is. And I'm going to just color in my waterline. I'm now going to carve out my brows now that we've done our eyeshadow, because now I can get rid of the eyeshadow that I don't need there, so I can highlight the brow bone. So just kind of like a highlight and a carving out the brows. So I'm just going to take my Mericer Creaseless Concealer from Tarte, and I'm just going to use just the Our brows are nice and carved out. I'm going to go back into my Morphe 35F palette, and I'm just going to take this shade right here just to highlight the brow bone. And I'm just going to take my Morphe M522 and just dipping a bit into that. Now I'm just going to do some winged liner. I'm going to take my Tarte Precision Longwear Liner and just do some eyeliner. my camera kind of died, so I finished applying my eyeliner and I've applied some falsies. I've used my Morphe 100 lashes in black and I just used my Diva eyelash glue. The face, I'm first going to prime using my Too Faced Hangover Primer. I'm just going to take 2 squirts of that on the back of my hand and just rub that in all over my face. And you just got to rub it in until it becomes like tacky so your foundation can stick to it. I know a lot of people just wait for it to dry, but you've actually meant to rub it in until it's tacky, not just let it dry till it's tacky, because that way you're rubbing it into your skin and it like absorbs. So there's a tip for you all out there. Alright, now that we've rubbed that in, I'm going to take my Tarte Poreless Clean Slate primer. This is a great pore filler if you're someone that like has like lots of pores. I highly recommend this stuff. It fills in the pores, and I've been using this for about a month now. And it's been really good. Just over a month, I don't know. But yeah, it's really good. And I just pop it into my T-zone because that's where I have my problem, like most pores. And we don't like pores in our makeup looks because it's, you know, you don't want to have that flawless skin. Now I'm going to take a mix of 2 foundations because I've got fake tan on. So to match my skin tone, I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way in Warm Nude and my L'Oreal True Match in 6N Honey. This is a little dark, so that's why I like to mix it in with this. And this is like just a really cheap drugstore foundation, and it's full coverage and it's really good. So I'm just going to take a pump of the L'Oreal foundation to the back of my hand and a pump of my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and just with any concealer brush, just mix them together and just put that all over my face. And then taking my damp beauty blender, I'm just gonna bounce that all into my skin. Okay, now that we're all nice and blended, I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm in the shade Light, and I'm going to use this to highlight and conceal. Just drawing some triangles under my eyes. Just a few lines on the forehead. Down the bridge of the nose, the Cupid's bow. Using that same damp beauty blender, I'm just going to use it to blend it all out. Okay, and then now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to use this to set the under eyes so they don't crease. My Hoola bronzer from Benefit and use this to bronze and contour the cheeks. And I'm just taking my Tarte brush. I'm going to take my Fangirl brush, my Jeffree Star Skin Frost, mix that around, and get ready to highlight my life away. Oh, good morning highlight. Guys. Oh. I'm just going to take my Morphe M159 brush to do the Cupid's bow. And tip of my nose because I like having that nose highlight. to go over it with this brush because it gives a more intense glow than the fan brush. The fan brush really blends it and spreads it out more, but we all know I like that intense highlight. So, because I love my intense highlight, I'm going to take my Becca Moonstone highlight and go over that. Oh, there we go. Girl, this is some intense highlight we got going on here. And I'm just going to take the same Fangirl brush and just blending that. To finish off the look, I'm going to take matte lipstick in shade Diva. It's a nice burgundy maroon colour, really nice fall colour. To clean up the lips, this is like an extra step. You guys don't have to do it if you're really good at applying lipstick. I am not. I always get it a little bit messy, but I also like to have the crisp, sharp like outline of the lip. So I'm just going to take my Born This Way concealer. I'm just gonna highlight and just really define my lips. And I'm just gonna take a little flat synthetic angled brush. Just take a bit of the concealer onto the brush. And what I'm gonna do is just trace out the outside of my lips where I kind of messed up or want a bit more of a highlighted look. See what a difference that made? My lips look really plump and clean. And just to set this, I'm going to take my Mario Badetsky facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water. This stuff is amazing. It's for all skin types, and yeah, it's a set. You can use this as a setting spray, a hydration spray. You can even use it on your hair. I highly recommend this. They're actually selling this bottle. It's 118 mils at Mecca for $9. So I suggest getting your hands on this while it's at such a good price. And yeah, so I'm just gonna. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, and leave in the comments down below if you would like for me to do like how to contour, how to bake, how to set, how to highlight video, like all that in one. Let me know in the comments down below because I've been planning to do it, but I don't know if I should or if it would be helpful or if you guys would like to see it. So let me know in the comments down below. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next one.